Hey, what's up survivors, and welcome back to my Minecraft tutorial. And today we are going to be making some books. Yes, the sugarcane has grown, as has the wheat, and we're going to be making some books today, and we're going to be writing in them and making our own stories. But I'm going to have to get a move on because it's getting a bit dark, so let's just mow the lawn, so to speak. And all you've got to do is leave the bottom block and essentially just, well, not like that, run through is essentially what you have to do, but we kind of messed up on that one. Like that. Right, second time. Oh, hello. I'll take you as well. I'm not too fussed about the wheat right now. I did do a few improvements here. I added a furnace and I finished off the sugarcane farm, and now we have 30 sugarcane. And it is beginning to set now, the sun's beginning to set, so what we're going to do is we're going to head up to the base, and I'm going to show you how to make books, bookshelves, and a few other things that we're going to do with books up there. I am going to have to go out and get a few other things as well. For us to be able to write in the books, and we're going to need to go to the coast for that. But let's just run inside here for now. And the first thing we need to do is we need to change these sugarcane into paper. And if you just put one sugarcane in your crafting window, you'll just get a piece of sugar. We don't want to do that. We want to make paper. So that is 3 pieces of sugarcane across, and you get paper. So I'm going to do that for all of these. To be honest, I don't need them for anything else right now. By the time we get on to cooking, I'll have enough anyway. So we've got 30 pieces of paper. Now we need, this is new in 1.3 actually, the crafting recipe changed. You need leather. You used to not need leather, but now you need to put in the paper like that, 3 down, and a piece of leather anywhere. It can be anywhere in this crafting window, and you will get a book. So I'm just going to do this for all of them, to be honest. In fact, let's just do that. And we've got 6 books. We're going to make a bookshelf with one, and the other 2 books are going to kind of be a bit useless in a sense right now, but we will eventually make more bookshelves when we get onto, yep, you guessed it, enchanting. It's all about enchanting in Minecraft these days. So yeah, we've made these books. Wow, that's a lot of coal. What we're now going to do is we're going to use these books to be able to write in them. But before we do that, we need to gather a few items so that we can write in them. Because we have the book, but we haven't got the pen. You know what, I need to deal with you as well, don't I? There's a cave under there. I heard the cave noise. No. Hello? There's a number of different monsters out here today. Ah, and there is the first of what we need. They can be rather tricky to get. No, it's not a skeleton, it's a squid. We need to dive and kill a squid. So to dive, just simply let go of your spacebar and you will go down, and here is a squid. Kill it with your sword and it will drop some ink sacs. The ink sacs we are going to use essentially for ink, so we can write in our books. And the last thing we need is a chicken, and we need a chicken for a feather. And woof to you too. We'll look at dogs and taming dogs in an episode soon. But here is a chicken. I knew there were some chickens down here. Oh, I got a piece of tall grass out of that as well. Okay, so we've got a feather, which is what we were looking for. And now I can head up to the base and I can show you how to turn one of these books into a book that you can write in. Writeable books are a new feature with 1.3, if I haven't already mentioned. They're mostly useful for custom maps and things like that, for people who like to build their own maps. Though you can write stories and share them with friends, make libraries on multiplayer servers, keep a diary with you if you want to do that. they have a good number of uses. So the first thing that you need to do is you need to right click anywhere in your inventory, in your crafting window, sorry, and you'll put a book in there. We need that. Then we want 1 ink sac and 1 feather, and you will get a book and quill. Now we can use this book and quill to write in. So to write in the book and quill, to write your own book, all you have to do is right click with it in your hand and you'll get this sort of window here, and you can begin typing, and you can make as many pages as you want, up to about 50, and you have this like page breaker here if you want to use that as well. So why don't we do this? Hello. You can't skip multiple lines, that's the only thing you can't do. I am MrMFretwell. I am recording a Minecraft tutorial on how to write books. And why don't we just what else could we write? I want to show you how to go on to the next page. We use a book with a feather from a chicken and a ink sac from a squid together in the crafting table to create a book and quill. I think that's how you spell it, I'm not 100% sure. To create a book and quill, you can't actually edit this, you have to backspace, by the way, so that I can demonstrate how to use. Now you have to press the page button, and you can always go back, but it will leave that page there permanently. How to write in books. And we're now done with that. So if you click done, it will just go away. You can carry on writing by just right clicking again, pressing done until you've filled up your 50 pages. I'm not going to fill up 50 pages, it would take me forever. I'd have to write a whole story. Could write a small novel in this window, noveli, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, say we're done with this book, which we are now. We're done with it. We now sign the book, and what we do is it's no longer editable once you sign it. So once you sign it and give it a title, that is it. You cannot edit it at all. Now as you can see, my username is MrMFretwell1. I want to change this, but there is no way at the moment. I got this way before I started recording, so bear in mind that. So we're just going to call this How to Write Books. How to, well, you don't have a lot of room for a title. How to make a, well, that's even worse. What could we call this? Writing books. There we go. And then you can either press cancel and it will just go back to this again, or you can just press sign and close like I did there, and you will get a option and the book becomes signed and you can no longer edit it. So you need to press the sign and close button for that. And then you can right click and you can read your book. Just like that. Hello, I'm MrMFretwell, blah, 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 press the arrow, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, that is how you get how to write books. And it can be a fun thing to do. I've not personally done it before, but you might be interested in it. And the last thing I'm going to show you how to make is a bookshelf. Unfortunately, bookshelves don't hold the books that you write. You have to put them in a chest, but these are useful in enchanting. But I'm going to show you how to make one anyway. 3 wooden planks across, 3 books, and then another 3 wooden planks. These can be any of your choice. Unfortunately, it does stay oak wood. Maybe that may be patched in a future update, but for now it isn't. So I'm just going to right click and pop that down. If you break it with an axe, you only get your 3 books back. You don't get the wooden planks. I don't know whether that's a bug or that's intentional, or I don't really know a whole lot about that. So all I know is how to craft one. So let's make another one and pop it up here. Let's pop it next to our bed. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? So today we have learned how to make a book, how to write a book, how to make a bookshelf, and yeah, that is everything I wanted to teach you in this episode. Fairly new feature. I think it's a cool feature, quite frankly. And yeah, you get that mysterious glow. I don't know why that is, but it's cool. I think in the next episode we will be going back to farming, and we're going to farm some cocoa beans, which can only be found in jungles. Handily, we have a jungle right over here. So we'll probably do that in the next episode and add that to our farm. And then I think we'll be off onto the next thing, which I haven't got much of a clue about yet. I don't really look too far beyond. Everything's grown again. Might add a shed. After the cocoa bean farm, we may move on to a bit more cave splunking and dealing with ravines. Yes, and maybe even dealing with dungeons as well. We'll see. I haven't fully made my mind up what I'm going to do yet, but hey-ho, that's kind of the way it goes, isn't it? But there we are. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, guys, anyway, and I hope you found it useful, and I hope to see you next time, and until then, see you later, and have a good day.